We're out of the FA Cup, but a couple of wins in the Premier League have consolidated our position at the top and given us a 4-point lead over the rivals Tottenham. We're also 5-0 up in the EFL Cup Semi Final, the second leg of which you will see today. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2017 and part 6 of Season 1 of Life After Wenger. And today we have two important matches, one in the Premier League against Swansea, and then we've got that second leg of the EFL Cup Semi Final against Stoke. So let's have a look at the last few matches then. As you can see, we went out of the FA Cup 1-0 to Wolves at home. Terrible defeat, really. You know, we played the second team, but we still should have been winning that match, but we went out. But then we bounced back with a 5-0 victory over Stoke in the first leg of the semi-final, with Lukaku getting 3 and Luke Shaw getting 2. We then beat Hull City 4-1 in the Premier League, with Lukaku, Barkley and Giroud scoring and an own goal as well. And most recently we beat Crystal Palace 2-0 with Giroud and Mustafi on the score sheet. So, as I said in the intro, Premier League were 4 points ahead of Tottenham, which is good, but they have got a game in hand on us, and that looks like it's against, well, no, it could be against anybody, to be fair. So we'll just have to see how it goes. But first things first, we need to get a victory today and keep the pressure on Tottenham. So these are the chosen 11. We've got Cech in goal, we've got Bellerin, Koscielny, Mustafi and Shaw in defence. We've got Cazorla, Ramsey and Barkley in the midfield, with Özil starting behind Giroud and Romelu Lukaku. So a strong team we've put out there today against Swansea, who are currently in 14th place. So it should be a game that we win. But you know, it's difficult to know whether we will win. We could have one of those off days like we had against Wolves. You really don't know, but we need a strong performance today. Keep up the pressure on Tottenham, and another 3 points in the bag, and that'll put us hopefully 7 points clear by the end of the day. But that depends on whether Tottenham win their game and whether we win ours. Here's Giroud forward to Lukaku, who makes it 1-0. That is exactly what we needed. 18 goals so far this season for Romelu Lukaku. He can be very happy with that. Our goal difference goes up to 39 after this, which is fantastic, really. We've found our goal scoring form this season. The likes of Lukaku, Giroud, Walcott, Özil, Barkley, they've all scored a bunch of goals, and Lukaku there with another good goal, and Giroud with the assist there. So we're 1-0 up after the first half an hour. They haven't had a shot yet, which is how I'd like to keep it, you know, ideally. But we're going to get to half time, and it is 1-0, and Tottenham are losing in their game, so we are currently 7 points clear of our North London rivals Tottenham. And looking good at the moment, looking very, very good for the Premier League title. Here's Lukaku, ooh, should have made it 2. Unlucky. Mustafi, now Barkley, back to Koscielny. Ramsey, now Cazorla. Bellerin, Özil, Barkley and Lukaku makes it 2-0 with his 19th goal of the season. That's a good goal, and a lovely little shot into the bottom left corner there from Romelu Lukaku. He can be very pleased with that. I can be very pleased with that. We've hit the 40 goal difference mark, which is absolutely fantastic, and Lukaku's hopefully going to go and get his hat-trick here, because we've got a penalty and Romelu Lukaku to take. And he's done it. Another hat-trick for Romelu Lukaku, his 20th goal of the season. He's really coming into some goal-scoring form. He's already celebrating before he takes the penalty. That's absolutely fantastic to see. Look how happy he is. He's very happy Arsenal player. We're trying to bring in Virgil van Dijk as a centre-back, because we've sold Gabriel for about 20 million to a Chinese club. I thought, you know, for a backup centre-back, 20 million's not too bad. So I've got rid of him. Mertesacker's back from injury. Sigurdsson's just scored for Swansea. That's not what we wanted to see. Nathan Dyer with the the assist? I assume it's Nathan Dyer, not Lloyd Dyer. It's definitely not Kieran Dyer. I think it is Nathan Dyer. Right, so Aaron Ramsey's going to come off for Francis Coquelin, and Koscielny's going to come off for Per Mertesacker. So here we go then. Let's get these back into it. 80 minutes gone. Luke Shaw's absolutely shattered, but we can't exactly bring him off for anybody. Bring Barkley off for Xhaka and swap them two round and swap him round with him and do that. And 10 minutes to go. Can we get a fourth? That'll be a very good finish to this match. But things are looking very, very good. It's all over. 3-1 is the victory. And things are looking good. Sunderland in 5th place, West Ham in 4th. So we haven't got the challenge of the likes of Chelsea or Man City, even Liverpool if they could get up there. But it's a very strange looking Premier League table at the moment. Champions Leicester down in 16th. Chelsea still down in 12th. Antonio Conte has just been sacked. So that could be interesting for whoever takes over there. They've lost again today though against West Ham. Tottenham actually did win their game against Stoke eventually, so I think we are only 4 points clear, and Tottenham have a game in hand on us. So, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. They're willing to discuss a deal. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Let's bring that down a bit, and hopefully we'll manage to get Virgil van Dijk in by the Stoke game on, in just a second for you guys. Right then, a couple of changes to tell you about. Let's have a look. We've brought in Coquelin for Cazorla, and we've also brought in Sanchez for Giroud. But apart from that, an unchanged lineup. We are 5-0 up on aggregate. Transfer-wise, we have had an offer accepted for Virgil van Dijk. 12 million up front, 32 million on pay later. So 44 million overall transfer fee. 45 million with some extras if he plays a certain number of games for us and internationally and stuff like that. So I think that'll be a good signing to bring in, just to shore up that defence a little bit. He might not come in as first choice. He might come in as first reserve, if you like, but it does give us that option to play 3 at the back as well, and maybe have Bellerin and Luke Shaw pushed a bit higher up. So if we wanted to change the tactic for whatever reason, I am going to try and sell Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. He just doesn't fit into me plans. Maybe Iwobi as well, if needs be. But enough of that rubbish. Let's get into this semi-final second leg. We shouldn't throw this away, but you never know. I'm just looking for a very good performance today. Just like the Swansea game, try and get a few goals and give us a bit of confidence going into the next lot of Premier League matches. Hopefully winning the EFL Cup Final. That'll be in the next episode if we do get through, I would imagine. So, hopefully you guys are enjoying this series. Obviously, make sure you leave a like on every episode that you do enjoy. Make sure you leave any comments that you've got, feedback, or if you just want to have a chat, put down in the comments. I reply to all comments. I'm really excited with how the channel's going at the moment. Big push towards 900 subscribers and 1,000 after that. Really, really would appreciate if you could help out in any way. But Lukaku is helping out greatly in our cause for the EFL Cup. He's just scored another goal, and he has made it 6-0 on aggregate. Let's talk more about the subscribers. 1,000 subscribers would mean the absolute world to me, and it would, anything you could do to help would mean the world. Sanchez has just made it 2-0. That's fantastic. His 13th goal of the season, so he's played well as well. Barkley's had a good first season for us, another assist for him there. We're doing really well here. Really, really well. Should we say don't get complacent? Yeah. I mean, they're not going to throw away a 7-0 lead, surely, but you never know. Here's Alexis Sanchez. lost the ball. Now then, 55 minutes gone. I think we're going to bring Danny Welbeck back into the fold, and we're also going to bring Walcott on. Just try and get a bit more game time into people. Granit Xhaka, will bring him on for Aaron Ramsey, and just see how that does. You know, Walcott hasn't played too much, but I do really like Theo Walcott, so I do want to keep him around at the club. And he scored some very important goals for us this season, so he deserves a shot. Danny Welbeck's just come back just after Christmas. I think he recovered from his injury, so we've been phasing him back in slowly. And well, none of the substitutions have done anything there, but a 2-0 victory, 7-0 overall. That's what we're talking about. Romelu Lukaku is the top goal scorer in the competition. We might just stick around a little bit to see if who we get in the final, or is it already decided? Hold on, let's have a look. EFL Cup. So it's going to be Man United or Chelsea. That's going to be a marathon match. When is the final? Let's have a look. Oh, goodness me. Let's see if we can find it. Final is on the 26th of the 2nd, so let's filter that into this. West Ham. Ooh, we could do that. Yeah, why not? Let's do the Champions League first knockout round match and the EFL Cup final in the same episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed that. Make sure you leave a like down below if you did. It honestly means the world if you can do that. Subscribe if you're new, share it with all your friends. And try and get as many new fans on board as possible. Big push for the channel going into the summer. So, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.